everyone here. It's Daniel.MC.Faniel, and have you ever wanted to be just like SEO, Edward Kenway, or even Connor, just like us from Assassin's Creed? Well, now you can. Let me just tell you that if you guys like these little hidden blade replica and role-playing things, I'm sure everyone has probably bought before, and you're always like, oh man, I can't even pop it out with my wrist like he does. I have to push this little button down here. Well, here's a way you can mod it without even having to damage it by drilling holes or like how other people do. But with this, all you have to do is to carefully take it apart and put it on, and then do some work on it, then glue it back on. But I kind of like put a little tie strip on it so that way I can take it apart and show you. But first, I want to give you a demonstration of what this will do by the time you're done. Sorry for the bright light back there. I'm going to give you a down view probably. Okay, so down here is, I kind of have it like clocked in. But first, I'm going to like get a little, okay, so I got the blade out, as you can see. And see, what I had to do was I had to take out the spring, so if you guys are wondering how I'm easily doing this, well then just watch. Here. I'm sorry guys, it's hard to get a good view in here. I just moved into a new house. Bright sunlight. Okay, so look. I now can actually activate this with my wrist without having to press this. Watch. Pretty sweet, right? Yeah, my blade got bent up, as you can see, because I had it in storage. I'm hoping to get the Edward Kenway Black Flag wrist blade, because that one has a harder plastic for the blade. And this thing is like a freaking bitch to close. Ah, damn it. Okay. And how I lock this, I'll just say, is you pretty much just lock it the same, not like how the same way you get it in place when you're about to press this button. As you can see, I press that button and it gives like a little release on the mechanism. But now, okay, now it's time I show you how this was done. Okay guys, so here's how to assemble it. First, what you're going to need is you're going to need to take the blade after you disassemble the entire gauntlet, okay? And so after you're done doing that, you want this piece with the button on it, but you want to take out those two big springs that are usually attached to this, and you want to take out that small spring that's usually right down there. And also, if you want, for decoration, you can take the gauntlet. Remember that, okay, here's what you want to do. You want to take off that little buckle thing that attaches that metal buckle onto here. I don't know where I put it. I had it sitting here a minute ago. Oh, here it is. This little thing, you want to make sure that the thing that usually keeps this thing inside the glove right there, you want to make sure you take that off. And now we'll start assembling it. So first you're wanting to go to take the blade, and as you take the blade, you want to make sure that it's really loose, and you want to make sure I even recommend wiggling with it back and forth as much as you can until it's like as loose as mine, where it can just wiggle back and forth. And then by testing it, just go like this, and then go without hardly moving your hand. Then take a keychain ring and take a little string. I used red because it blends in with the leather, and what you want to do is wrap it around the two little prongs that are sitting here on the end of the blade, and you just want to take this, wrap it around it maybe like a few times, and then like, well, first you want to wrap it around once and then make a double knot, and as you can see there's like a little lasso on it. Then you want to take that little lasso and put it around one of the prongs, twist it around like maybe 4 times. That's what I would do, just at least 4 times. Then take the other end, stretch it as much as you can, put it on the other prong, push them both back, kind of like you're making a fishtail thing or whatever. And then, as you can see, that's kind of how your whole mechanism is based on. As long as you can get that on, then your mechanism is good. It doesn't matter however else you do it. You can literally just make it, as long as you just do it in that way, so that way it doesn't mess up, okay? Man, I have a bent blade. Whew. Next, you want to lay it, take the ring, and put it in front of the button piece that you have taken off. Put it right there, and then put your blade all the way into the back right here until your blade is just like resting up against that. And then if you want to keep it locked before you start playing, start using it or anything, I don't care if you do. It's all up to you guys. I'm just showing you how to do this. And this will work for the Assassin's Creed Black Flag one. I just had this one in storage. I didn't want to waste the time waiting for a whole new one to come in just to show you. But I'm probably going to order one and then bring it in and then show you guys. And then maybe I'll show you an easier way without even having to ruin that, because this one you got to take it apart. And and then after that, you want to take this piece and you just want to carefully make sure you line it up with the other piece of the gauntlet. Make sure you get everything just lined up really good. Okay? Make sure of that. Okay? And if everything isn't lined up really good, then I want you to at least just wiggle it around a bit so that way you can see what might be wrong or not. And then if anything's still not working, then what you want to do is you want to carefully throw the entire piece of the blade back, and then you just want to put it on there. At least just put it on there as good as you can. And then if it still won't go on like mine is right now, then look at it from the front to see if any of the edges might be off, because actually that's what was wrong with mine just a second ago. The edges on it are kind of off a bit. And oh, here's the reason why. I had the blade upside down. Oh, see, those little common mistakes are what cause all the problem. So yeah, one little mistake will cause every single problem you have. Okay, there we go. Now I got the blade to lock. See, little blade to lock in there, and that's a good thing to just keep. Oh, dang it, now the little rope thing fell off. That's just a little good thing to have, actually, when you're assembling it, because then it will keep the blade from moving, and if your blade doesn't move, then that saves you so much trouble. But, it took me forever to reassemble this thing when I first tried, and now I'm, showing you guys, but trust me, I've done this long enough to finally figure it out. Last time I reassembled it, it only took me 5 seconds, but this is a video, so I'm talking away, so woo, I guess. Okay, so there we go. Now I can finally get back to where I was before, about blah blah blah, getting this thing put together, blah blah, with this. Okay, so now that you have the blade on, blah, skip a few lines. Put this on, which should now be easy for me, and voila. There we go, finally. And there you go, you got your little blade. Now, of course, I am possibly going to show you how you will want to do this, but first I'm going to have to tie this little. I'm going to have to find something to keep this thing together. So, yeah, I'll see you in a few seconds, and well, just hang in there. Alright guys, and we're back, and I finally finished putting it on. I know that seems like it seems like I didn't take too much, but I also had that little thing I had holding it, I had to replace it with something else because I'm fresh out of taping that. Well, I really do have, surprisingly, even though I was telling you not to use it, is crazy glue, so. And I didn't decide to put the gauntlet on. If you guys want me to see it, I put it on earlier. So yeah. After you're finally finished, here's the result. Okay? Loosen it up by pressing the button. Look. Now I have it closed in. Well, no, press the button. Wait, I'm sorry. Didn't press it. And now it's loose. Stuck. Loose. Okay, and now all you have to do is when you do it, you want to throw your arm forward like that and pull. And then the little knife should hopefully it will pop out for you. See, as you can tell, I mean, this thing isn't working, so look. I'll just have to hold it. Oh wait, I locked it. Oops. Ready? There we go. Okay. Sorry that it's like disgusting looking so far. I mean now it's about to fall apart once I take it off. Of course, that's what happens when you try to do that. But whatever. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know I enjoyed the video. I made it. So yeah. Okay. See you next time. Daniel.MC.Faniel signing out.